Okay, so I wanted to film a Where Have We Been video. And I've been meaning to do this for weeks. Um, I really wanted to start back vlogging at, sorry, it's, sorry. I really wanted to start vlogging again at the beginning of the year, but I didn't. And I've been meaning to, but I wanted to film a like, what have we been up to? Why have we been gone so long? Kind of video. I'm filming this on my phone and I don't have a whole lot of memory left, so I'll try to get through this fast. Also, it's Mother's Day and we went and had a great time, but then I came home and like immediately washed my face off, put my jammies on, and I'm like just hanging in bed. Um, so I apologize for that. But I'm going to start filming again tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be daily vlogs again or if it's going to be weekly vlogs. I just don't know how much content we're going to have. But I really enjoyed it. And I looked back on the old videos and Grayson was so little. I mean, granted, it was only like 7 months ago, but still he was so little. And he had all that hair. So I kind of wish that I had continued so that I had more. Like, obviously, I've videoed him in the last 7 months. And I have those videos, but it's nice to look back at. Um, so really that's why I'm doing this. But I did want to kind of explain where we've been or why I haven't been vlogging. So and a lot of this is like super personal, so I won't go into a whole ton of detail. But I talked a little bit last year about my stepdaughters and our situation with them and their mom. And I'm sure it was very evident that I'm angry and I'm having a difficult time. Sorry, I just ate dinner. So I'm like, hope there's nothing in my teeth. Um, and I felt like today was Mother's Day, and Mother's Day is wonderful, but is also super hard. So my grandmother died almost a year ago, May 28th. So almost a year ago, which makes today sad for my whole family, but also I'm dealing with, I'm not just a mom, I'm also a stepmom. And I feel like sometimes stepmoms get like a really bad rap. And I understand that. Not all step parents are the cat's pajamas. So I just wanted to explain, and I am not tooting my own horn, but I'm not one of those bad step parents. So when I met my husband, he was going through a really rough divorce at the time. And he was fighting for custody of both of his girls. And that's amazing. However, one of them she was 7 at the time, and she just really went through it. And I know how that feels. I can't knock everything that she does because I know how she feels. And I've tried to bond with her over that. I don't have like the greatest history either. I think that we rushed into our relationship. A lot of the reason was because all I wanted was a family, and he was like a ready-made family. So I didn't really think all that through. And that is like the only piece of advice I would give to anyone dating someone with children. Granted, when you hit our age, almost everyone has children, but you have to really think about like the honeymoon's going to wear off. And you really are going to either be dealing with the other parent, or like in our situation, you're not going to be dealing with the other parent, and it's just going to be you. And we talk a lot about, like, I know my strengths and weaknesses, and I know my husband's strengths and weaknesses also. And I feel like one of his weaknesses is parenting a little bit. And we've had that conversation. But I feel like a lot of raising the girls over the last 6 years has fallen on my shoulders. And for the most part, I was okay with it. I guess when it's good, I'm okay with it. And when it's not good, I'm not okay with it. And that's not really fair, but it's the truth. So their mom 6 years ago just left. And anyone will say, oh, those poor kids. And that's how I felt in the beginning too. Oh, those poor kids. And the younger one, she doesn't remember any of it. She's just got a personality. And is kind of difficult and naughty, but in like a normal kind of way. She's really good in school. She makes friends really easily. Like, I feel like she's like normal naughty. That's what I always call it. But the older one is not normal. And it's been a struggle almost from day one. And I'm not equipped to do this. But I feel like I have tried everything you can imagine. I've been to doctors and counselors and psychiatrists and more doctors and the teachers and Girl Scouts. I've tried sports. We've tried reward systems. I've tried peer counseling. I've tried tutoring. I've tried being a hard ass. I've tried being her friend. I've tried literally everything that you can imagine. And my husband does not know what to do either. He's like at a loss. And it's gotten to the point in the last year that it's dangerous to the rest of my family. And unfortunately, I've hit a wall. And that's the only way I can describe it, is I've hit a wall and I'm not willing to tear the wall down right now. I'm scared for a lot of reasons. I'm scared because this has taken a huge toll on my marriage. The whole point of this vlog was to be real honest, and so I am. And he knows all of this. If he were to watch this, which I don't even know if he watches them. If you do, hi. I don't know if he watches them or not. He's in them sometimes, but really this is my thing. But I can't begin to describe the toll it's taken on our marriage. It's not good. It's really not good. And I am already a super high strung person, and I have really high highs and really low lows. And so when you throw me into this kind of turmoil, I don't handle it well. I don't handle confrontation well. I don't handle disorder very well. I don't handle any of this. So at this point, she's a problem, but I feel like I'm also a problem because I don't know what to do next. Last summer, I know I talked about I was at the doctor's dealing with a lot of really bad anger issues. I was having nightmares that my son was dying, and I'm talking every night. And he was dying in really weird ways, like he was hanging from a cliff and I had to climb down and save his life. And occasionally I still have them, where like we're on a cruise ship, which I'm afraid of open water. I will never go on a cruise, but apparently I'm on a cruise ship, and like we start to sink and I'm just scrambling to save his life. These are not situations that we're ever going to be in, but I'm not sleeping without my medication because I'm having these kind of nightmares. And through counseling, I found out that I'm so afraid for him and the environment he's growing up in that it's translating into dreams where I'm afraid for his safety. So I'm on medication, and it's not something I want to continue to do forever, but it's been 7 to 8, 9 months and I'm still on it. A daytime happy pill that doesn't always work, and I take Ambien at night. basically just to shut my brain off so that I'll sleep. Um, that's not a good situation to be in. And it's not something like, yes, I get a great night's sleep, but it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I also don't want to have this animosity between my husband and I. And I don't want to raise my son in a situation like this. What is going on now is a lot of lying and exaggerated truths to her friends, which all kids do. But she's like going over the limit, and the police are involved. So basically, I'm really lucky that the police officer that I'm having to deal with is a mom and didn't believe the stories she was hearing. And I'm lucky that the counselors are parents and they don't see truth in all of it. I'm really lucky that I haven't just gotten some, I don't know, new random cop that believes every word a 12-year-old girl says and just comes and takes my son. We've dealt with CPS. It's just gotten to an extreme level that it's basically either her or I. So, I thought about a lot of this today because it's Mother's Day and my husband had to work, and of course, I didn't want to leave her out, but I also have a hard time even looking at her right now. It's hard to say, and it's hard to explain, it's hard to admit that I feel this way about a child, but it's true. And like I said, I've tried for 6 years, every day for 6 years. And I just have to save myself at this point. And I have to save my son. And I'm really hoping that her little sister has got a lot of potential and can snap back to, normal. So my sweet, sweet mother-in-law has agreed to take the oldest for the summer. And I'm really hoping that that is what we need. And I don't know. But that's what's been, sorry, I'm like anxiety from talking about this. That's what's been going on. I think there's a huge difference between being a mom and being a stepmom. And the reality of that has hit me in the face in the last year. I feel like I'm a really good mom, but I feel like maybe I was not meant to be a step parent. I don't know. I just know that I'm no longer effective, and neither is my husband. So, for the last, my phone's, I've got less than 10 minutes, so I gotta wrap it up. But the last 7 to 8 months, I don't know how long I think it was 7 months ago that I vlogged last. I haven't wanted to show reality in our house because it hasn't been great. There's been a lot of crying and a lot of fighting and a lot of depression and a lot of big decisions are like looming over our heads. So it has not been, no one wants to see that every day. And it's been every day. So I just stopped. I couldn't do it anymore. It was like very abrupt. But I feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel now. Hopefully, this helps. I don't know. I just know that I'm not the only one going through some situation like this. I talked to my mom, and it's interesting to find out how many other people have problems with their kids and their stepkids, and I don't know. I mean, you can love a child, But love doesn't do anything anymore. You know, that's like saying I love you to your spouse. Love doesn't, I don't think it means anything anymore. I think you have to have a whole other set of skills that maybe I just don't have. I don't know. But that is reality. That is what's really going on here. Grayson is fantastic. He's a big boy and we're potty training, and he's 2, so he's terrible, you know, terrible 2s. He's got a voice and he shares it all the time. And it's frustrating, but it's all like, I'm really happy, you know, he's growing up. And while that's really sad for me, I look back on like baby photos and I'm like devastated. It's also really good to like watch him grow into like he's an actual person. Like, he's a person. He's not just my son. He's like a person. And Zoe is doing well-ish. She's just got put into the gifted and talented program. She's doing amazing with school. Like always, it's not something I ever need to worry about. I can't even really say how Trista's doing because I don't know. I just don't know. And Philip, he's getting on to her right now. Like I said, it's just like constant. I think he's good. I don't know what's in his head all the time, and we've talked about that. I'm like very vocal. I don't mind sharing. I'm glad I'm in here and not out there. He's not real vocal about how he feels about things, so I'm sure he's having a difficult time with this, but I think he knows, like, he's also got 2 other kids that have to be a priority. So but he loves his job, and I think he's acclimating to Wisconsin. I think he likes it here. I'm not positive, but I think he does. I don't know. And for me, I just don't know. I'm starting school in almost exactly a month, and I'm still on my workout train, and I'm doing really well with it. The last few weeks have been really rough for food, so but anywho, I'm gonna do vlogs and stuff. I'm not quite sure what other videos I'm gonna do. Probably some book related videos, probably some planner related videos, maybe some home organization videos. I'm not sure, but I am back. I am planning to start tomorrow. We have a lot going on. I don't know. I just feel like Mother's Day, my husband wasn't around, and we spent some time in the car today, and I feel like I had a lot of time to think, and I'm comfortable with my decision. I'm comfortable enough with my decision to announce it publicly now. I don't feel bad. It's sad, but I don't feel bad. Not anymore. Not anymore. I need an opportunity to try and save my marriage. I need a break, a big, long one, and I don't know. I'm hoping that it's a good summer. I'm hoping that the last month of school goes smoothly. I guess it's like only 3 weeks. 3.5 weeks. But yeah, so that's where we're at. And I just wanted to share that I got a few messages from people asking where we've been, and I never responded to them, and I felt bad, and I wanted to come back, and I didn't even really know what to say. So this is a long rambly video, but that's where we're at. So I will see y'all tomorrow with an actual vlog, and we have a lot to do. So thank you for watching.